ever feel like breaking down? Do you ever feel out of place? Like somehow...
Hey everyone, this is Joshua Ramos. I'm making this video for my blog, Bullied to Airman. For people that don't know what Bullied to Airman means, it's just my journey from high school on to graduating and joining into the military. I started this blog last year in October because I kept a part of my life from everybody. Kept it from my parents, my sisters, my brothers for 10 plus years. So a year after I graduated from high school, I enlisted into the military. I joined the Air Force. I felt like I needed a change. I needed a different life from being bullied. I know for some people it doesn't seem possible. I mean, being bullied for so many years, you think it's never going to change, but it can. You need to have that mindset that once you're out of high school, you're an adult. You can make your changes. You can move out. You can go to places where they will accept you. For those of you who haven't had a chance to read my blog, I want to share with you one of my worst experiences with getting bullied that I wrote about in one of my earlier posts. It was 2001. I was in 6th grade and it was my 8th class, my last class. On the bus ride home, I knew what I was going to do, as if I had planned it somehow. When I got home, I didn't talk to anybody. I ran to my room and I closed the door and locked it. I put the M80s in my mouth. I was so scared. I was in this place where you don't know if you can ever get out. I don't wish that feeling on anybody. After a while, I lit them up. I felt like I had a countdown on my life. I had seconds. Within those seconds, my niece and my nephew knocked on my door telling me, "Hey, Grandma's calling you. We have to go." Only seconds to think about it, seconds to react. I ended up throwing them out. A couple went out the window and one of them stayed and hit against my bed and exploded. I didn't want to give those bullies the satisfaction. My mom thought I was playing a game. She thought I was having fun with fireworks in my room. She didn't know I was trying to commit suicide. That was the worst thing that I've ever done because of bullying. If I could do something different, I would definitely tell my parents. I feel if I told them, they could have done something. I could have grown up differently. I could have had a better life than what I went through. I want to thank everyone for taking the time to read my blog, because without you I wouldn't have had the strength or the courage to write out my story. It took me so long just to put my story out there. This is just something to tell all the kids out there, to tell somebody. Don't keep it in like I did. It took me 4 years after I graduated high school to finally say something. Don't be like me. Say something. I'm living proof that it does get better. You just need to push yourself and know that you can't give up. Because when you give up, that's when you know you've truly failed. Don't give them that satisfaction. We all need to do our part. We need to take a stand. We need to say something, lend a hand to somebody. If you know someone is being bullied, help them out. What's the worst that could happen? I would also like to say thanks to all the bully awareness pages on Facebook and Twitter that have allowed me to share my story and that have shared my story for me. With their support, my story has been viewed in over 36 different countries. If my story has helped at least one person, then all this would have been worth it.